Yo, what's going on, guys? Jet XC, and currently streaming. I got my stream with me here. We've just been talking, going over Brown Dust 2 content. And yeah, there was someone that brought up signature weapons, and I thought it'd be interesting to kind of talk about, is signature weapons important? So, for every banner, you're going to get a character with their own signature weapon. So, we've got Scheherazade with her weapon. I can't pronounce that, so don't even try. Sing in Harmony for Vanica. Uh, Diana, right? We've got her white pixie weapon. And the list goes on, even for Codename Elise, right? So it's very interesting, and it's something that will always come up. Now, in general, I do not think it's a good idea to roll for weapons just because you go through your resources and you want to use those resources to get tickets, or excuse me, to get your character, right? So you want to make sure you get Vanica or even a limited not Dalvi, wow, Scheherazade. So that's going to be way, way, way more important than a weapon. Now, if it's a character that you will use all the time, that's when it kind of changes. So for example, Shara. I've had Shara, and we all have had Shara since the beginning of the game. But if you've done enough rolls on the banner, and what I mean by that is the free draw, you will eventually start to get random 5-star weapons just with time, right? I've talked about how buffers are very important in this game. They're tiered, like I call them tier 0, SSS, like they're the top tier. So getting her weapon for Diana wouldn't be so bad. But again, I would only recommend this if you have the resources. I currently have her weapon because when I got her to +5, I had plenty of resources to go ahead and try and get her weapon. And I got lucky, right? And that's a part of it. Now, there is pity too, so you can build a pity and you can build that up for a certain weapon that you want. But in general, I really don't think you want to focus on getting a weapon banner unless it's like a DPS you use all the time. So Liatris, Scheherazade, if it's a top tier support like Diana or B Helena. But again, if you're using if you've made it to the point where you've got ultra rare gear, then it's not that big of a deal. But let's discuss real quick why weapons, why signature weapons or exclusive weapons are very good. It's because they give you an exclusive ability, right? So Shara's weapon here will give you magic attack plus 45%. So this is a separate stat on top of the basic stats that you get, right? So that's very important. Let me go to Shara right now, actually, and I can show you. So I've got her exclusive main stat, and then I've got flat attack twice here, and then of course I've got some random crit rate. I got to change this, but some substat options. But yeah, that magic attack plus 45% really adds on to the overall stats of Scheherazade, getting her to 2400 attack, which is pretty okay, right? And she's one of my most decked out units, even though she doesn't do as much damage due to her crit rate. The fact that she's at 10k combat power is pretty incredible. So yeah, that's really why exclusive weapons are pretty good. And, you know, I mentioned Liatris, even with her. Oh, do I not have her exclusive weapon? Let's check it out. I don't think I do. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought I had it. I was about to say, for Liatris, her weapon is pretty good too. Let me see who I have it for. Grandhilder. So, Grandhilder I mostly use for PvP. I have her at +5 on her costume. And her weapon gives you an extra 54% HP. Huge, 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 guys. So, when it comes to getting a weapon, again, exclusive ability is great, but in general, for a lot of free-to-plays and light spenders, it's not worth it. It's only worth it if it's a very important character that you're going to use all the time. And even then, I want you guys to try and use your free draws to see if you can get that weapon. But, again, eventually you'll get lucky and you'll draw that weapon randomly from a free draw or a random 10 pull. So yeah, guys, that's really my spiel on exclusive weapons for a character. I hope that helps. If you've got any questions, come to my streams or just ask in the comment section and I'll answer anything. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'll talk to you later.